So far, man has only been able to explore less than 5% of the ocean, which means there are still many things hidden in the sea that we don't know about. This mysterious place is home to strange species of animals that have adaptations to be able to survive in an environment completely different from anything we can imagine. In today's video, I'm going to take you along on a journey into the darkest depths of our planet, his oceans, to discover the strange, terrifying, and even beautiful creatures that thrive in the crushing blackness miles below the waves. These magnificent beasts have evolved over millions of years to not only survive, but to flourish in one of the most extreme environments on Earth. Prepare to be amazed by the giant squid, the ghostly lantern shark, the terrifying anglerfish, and many other incredible creatures that make their homes in the darkest depths of our oceans. So join me, and let's dive into the abyss together. The ocean's surface is like a vast playground of sunshine and vibrant life. But when you descend into its depths, the atmosphere changes dramatically. At around 200 meters below sea level, the sunlight begins to fade and darkness envelops the world. This is just the start of a journey into the heart of a mysterious underwater realm. As you plunge deeper, the water temperature drops dramatically, creating an icy world that is home to a surprising array of bizarre and beautiful creatures. The giant squid, one of the most fascinating inhabitants of this dark realm, is a master of camouflage. Its skin is a mottled gray, blending seamlessly with the murky depths. With bulging eyes the size of dinner plates, it scans its surroundings for food. It uses its 8 arms and 2 long tentacles to capture prey, wrapping them tightly in a suffocating grip before devouring them whole. This deadly predator can grow up to 13 meters in length and weigh over 270 kilograms. Just imagine the crushing force of its tentacles as they coil around their victim. But the giant squid is not the only creature that calls the Twilight Zone home. The ghostly lantern shark is another fascinating inhabitant of this mysterious realm. Its body is a translucent gray, allowing it to blend in with the dim light filtering down from the surface. However, what truly sets this shark apart are its large, luminous eyes. They use these eyes to lure prey closer before striking with their sharp teeth. As you continue your descent into the ocean's depths, the water pressure increases dramatically, creating an environment that is nearly impossible for most life to survive. But some creatures, like the blobfish, have special adaptations that allow them to thrive in these extreme conditions. This strange-looking fish has a gelatinous, blob-like body that allows it to withstand the immense pressure of the deep sea. Its eyes are huge and bulbous, allowing it to see clearly in the dim light. And its mouthless, toothless head means that it spends its days munching on tasty invertebrates. Another creature that has adapted to life in the crushing blackness of the deep sea is the ninja lantern shark. This shark has a sleek black body with sharp, pointed teeth that are perfect for catching slippery prey. Its large, dark eyes allow it to see well in low-light conditions, while its bioluminescent photophores help it to camouflage itself against the dim light filtering down from the surface. As you descend further into the abyss, the temperature drops even more, reaching a bone-chilling 0 degrees Celsius at around 2,000 meters below sea level. Here you will find creatures like the icefish, which has special antifreeze proteins in its blood that allow it to survive in these freezing temperatures. These unique proteins prevent the formation of ice crystals in the fish's body, allowing it to swim freely in the frigid waters. Another creature that has adapted to life in the freezing depths is the Antarctic octopus, which has thick, rubbery skin that keeps it warm in the cold waters of the Southern Ocean. Its 8 arms are covered with suckers that allow it to cling to rocks and other surfaces, and its large, intelligent eyes help it to navigate the dark, treacherous environment. At around 2,000 to 4,000 meters below sea level, you enter the realm of perpetual darkness, where not a single ray of sunlight can penetrate. Here the water pressure is immense, reaching over 600 times the pressure at sea level. Yet life still finds a way to thrive in this seemingly inhospitable environment. Creatures like the tripod fish have adapted to life in the crushing blackness by developing sensitive lateral lines that allow them to detect the slightest movement in the water. These lines are actually a series of canals filled with fluid that run along the length of the fish's body. They allow the fish to sense the vibrations created by other creatures moving in the water, helping them to find food or avoid being eaten themselves. Another creature that has adapted to life in the perpetual darkness is the hatchet fish. This strange-looking fish has a flattened, hatchet-like head and large, silvery eyes that allow it to see clearly in the dim light of the twilight zone. Its body is covered with photophores, which are small, light-producing organs that allow it to camouflage itself against the dim light filtering down from the surface. As you continue your descent, you will encounter creatures that seem straight out of a nightmare, like the blobfish. This fish has a huge gaping mouth filled with sharp teeth that are perfect for catching prey. Its skin is a slimy, translucent black that allows it to absorb as much light as possible in the darkness. But perhaps the most terrifying aspect of the blobfish is its eyes. They are huge and bulging, giving it a perpetually shocked expression. Imagine coming face to face with this creature in the dark depths of the ocean. But not all the creatures in the perpetual darkness are so terrifying. Some, like the vampire squid, are actually quite beautiful. This squid has webbed arms that allow it to swim gracefully through the water, and its large, intelligent eyes give it a wise, almost hypnotic gaze. But don't be fooled by its beauty. The vampire squid is actually a scavenger, feeding on dead animals that sink to the bottom of the ocean. Finally, you reach the bottom of the ocean, where the water pressure is at its greatest and the temperature is at its lowest. Here you will find creatures that have evolved to survive in the most extreme environments imaginable, like the Japanese spider crab. This massive crab has a shell that is over 1 meter wide and long, and its legs can be over 1/2 meter long. It uses its powerful claws to crush rocks and other hard objects, and its serrated mouthparts allow it to feed on the decaying bodies of animals that sink to the ocean floor. As you explore the bottom of the ocean, you will also encounter creatures like the sea cucumber. These bizarre-looking animals have a soft, squishy body that is covered with tiny spines. They use their tube feet to crawl along the ocean floor, and their mouths are full of tiny teeth that they use to scrape algae and other organic matter off of rocks and other surfaces. So, what do you think? Did you enjoy this journey into the dark depths of our oceans? What was your favorite creature that we encountered? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about the amazing animals that live in our oceans, be sure to stay tuned for more videos. Until next time, happy exploring.